This Business Light report is brought to you by the Unit Trust Corporation. Data is the most essential tool in decision-making. Decisions on public expenditure must point to policies and implementations that achieve the transparent desired effect and value for money. Decisions to grow future revenues must be driven by sound investment policies and the necessary implementation to guide economic expansion. Such policies and implementations are subject to up-to-date data gathered and collected, sorted and analyzed into publicly available information, to produce actionable intelligence. Data that guides expenditure on a population's wider health needs, inclusive of preventative programs, food nutrition, ecological controls, social interventions, safety and crime, which must be budgeted for as recurrent spending on a data-driven adequate number of trained personnel, salaries and benefits, and consumption supplies. Data on an aging population to help plan for the supplies needed to ward off chronic diseases. Data on local and imported food production is needed to manage shortages. Monitoring and recording data on environmental changes is crucial to prevent widespread epidemic. Unemployment and underemployment data is required to schedule make work and other social programs. Tracking crime and other safety issues will help to plan protection strategies. These services, essential to growth and needed for life, can't be underestimated, leaving the most vulnerable in society at risk or overstated to encourage corruption, without proper data. Strong, timely, unbiased data on global inventions and innovations, which could lead to new redesigned products and the opening of new markets, that can reduce unemployment figures and help to guide career enhancement training efforts straight along the education system. In other words, structuring a curriculum based on data-driven future employment and economic needs. Training in sport medicine and management as athletes and the business of sport expands. Agribusiness education, and all its subdivisions, is a mainstay worldwide. Epidemiology and the study of environmental science are indicated as widespreading future careers. Social workers at all levels are presently in demand with indications of growing future needs. Specialized training in security and policing careers will always be required. Hence, the need is to directly link market-driven investments and competitive export and tourism products to the education and retraining system, through statistical data. The equity and bond markets that are useful to investors also provide useful economic guidance to policymakers. Data from these markets quickly price in good and bad policies, with hundreds of thousands of investors, via mutual and pension funds, virtually voting on each and every issue with their money. Announcements of infrastructural projects normally sends up the markets, as this indicates economic activities, job creation and a raise in consumer confidence. Bankers and other financial institutions are going to earn interest income. Architects, lawyers, engineers and other construction workers, including the small and micro enterprises that sell right outside the construction site, are all going to earn. Subsequently, creating long-term employment as the facility starts operations and must be secured and maintained. Within the same geographic community, many other smaller investments will be made as property values increase and people start to spend, as the data will confirm. This Business Light report was brought to you with the compliments of the Unit Trust Corporation.